President Joe Biden delivered a defiant speech at his third State of the Union address. He makes a case to the American people for a second term in the White House. He used the platform to talk about some of the biggest issues at home and abroad, announcing an emergency military mission to build a port in Gaza, delivering food, water, medicine, and shelter.
For the leadership of Israel, I say this: humanitarian assistance cannot be a secondary consideration or a bargaining chip. Protecting and saving innocent lives has to be a priority.
The president said despite the many issues our country faces, he remains optimistic. U.S. Senator Britt, the youngest Republican woman ever to be elected to Senate, delivered the GOP response, painting a very different outlook. She called Biden out of touch, said American families are worse off, and the country is less secure. Senator Britt's rebuttal largely focused on the issue of immigration and accused the president of facilitating a crisis at the border.
The country we know and love seems to be slipping away, and it feels like the next generation will have fewer opportunities and less freedoms than we did. I worry my own children may not even get a shot at living their American dreams.
Our Verify team was closely watching the president's speech and the GOP response, looking for comments that needed some clarity or verification. Let's start with a claim from Senator Britt on the border since Biden became president.
President Biden inherited the most secure border of all time. But minutes after taking office, he suspended all deportations.
Well, on the day he was inaugurated, Biden's acting Secretary of Homeland Security did issue a memo ordering a broad review of immigration enforcement policy, and it did include a 100-day pause on certain deportations. But Britt's claim that all deportations were suspended is misleading. It's actually just not true. The memo specifically outlined several exceptions, including for threats to national security.